All right, so I've got to apologize again, once again, for the exact same thing happening again and again. So again, that last video had no sound for narration, and I had plenty of narration going on. I was explaining basically what happened while I was building all that stuff that I showed off yesterday, or all the stuff that I showed off in the last video, and I built yesterday and today. And basically, we got ourselves a beaver over here. It was like level 15 when we tamed it, and came out to like level 20 or 21 or something. And we got a Doedicarus, which was actually, I think, like level 85. So it wasn't horrible. They helped us build all of that base, and then the Rex over there, Creamsicle, she ambushed us in the night while I was still within render range, I guess, but I wasn't close enough to the base to get back to it right away, and she killed the beaver pretty quickly. The Doedic ended up dying while we attacked with Red Rover. We did end up, it started running away, and rather than chasing after it, I decided to go ahead and let it all heal up and everything. I let it run away. I did a lot more building, and then I tracked it down. It was actually kind of an epic fight. I wish I had recorded it, but when I checked the clip, I was a little late, and yeah, I had lost most of it. So I apologize for that. But I wanted to actually go ahead and talk about the Deinonychus. I know that you got to see me steal an egg from the nest, but you didn't get to hear me talk about them at all. So they're a super aggressive creature, and they protect their nests pretty avidly. So what you want to do when you're going for an egg is you want to get them away from the nests. So it looks like there's 2 nests here now. I was actually talking about where the nests spawn in this area. I've seen one spawn down there where the green tree is, where I'm pointing right now. Then I've seen one spawn right over here-ish. No, I'm sorry, right over here near the oil vein. And then there's the ones that spawn over here. Now, usually there's one right here, and then there's also the ability for one to spawn right here, which both of them have this time. And there's one more spawn over here. I can't remember where it is right now off the top of my head. But basically, you just want to get these guys aggroed to you, and then take them off the cliff. You know, like they might hit you, they might get a hit in, which seems like you're taking a lot of hits, but you're taking very little damage. You're getting the slow effect from the bleeding, but not the damage effect. There's a lot of scorpions and saber-tooths that hang out around here too. It looks like that one got stuck in a rock when the rock spawned. Right now we're just getting these scorpions away from the nests so we can go back and check the nests. Basically, they're really easy to kind of run away from their nests. There's a couple things though, you know, if there's some really high level ones, you don't want to run them away to a spot where they're going to get killed, because then they won't be able to spawn their high level eggs anymore. So if you kind of lead them off and then stick them in a little cubby where they won't be aggro to everything and killing it, or getting killed by lots of stuff that's around, that's, ooh, 140, oh my goodness. Wow, that's awesome. That is really cool. That's the highest level egg we have so far. Let's check this one. 140. Wow. I like that. Ooh, and another 90. All right, so I think we actually have at the beginning of our Deinonychus pack, we've got a 90, a 95, an 85, and a 140 now, I believe is what we're at. Yeah, we've been grabbing eggs. That's a level 15. That's a level 15. We're keeping that one, and that's a level 90. We're keeping that one. That's a level 55. You can eat that one. Yeah, so we have these ones from today, and then we have one from last night. So we have 85, 95, 140, 90, and then or not last night, but from the other episode. I think that was what, an 85 or a 90? It was an 85 or a 90. And so we've got those ones. Now we've got these ones to add to it. This will be a perfect beginning pack of Deinonychus. They are going to be our carnivores, and we're going to run around having a blast on the back of the new dinosaur. And I just wanted to also go through. I did run back to Ragnarok really quick. I just wanted to grab the ingredients for a mind wipe because it looks like there's a couple of. Basically, I just kind of wanted to level up as if I was on Valguero instead of the island. And since I'm going to be doing a lot more above water stuff for now, at least, I wanted to use those points that I had in oxygen and stuff like crafting fortitude weight. I did take the health all the way back up to 300 like we had it before. And yeah, so that's where we're at right now. I'm super excited to go ahead and get these Deinonychus eggs going. Here's a quick hint. They do require it to be incredibly, incredibly hot to incubate. So I recommend utilizing... What's up, frog? That is one bright frog. I do recommend utilizing torches, standing torches, rather than just campfires. You can fit a lot more standing torches in an area. You can easier customize the temperature because you can just flick them back. You can flick them on and off really quickly, and they don't take as much fuel as the campfires. What I usually do is I usually use 2 campfires. That way I can cook while I get the eggs going. I use 2 campfires and the rest standing torches. That way, you know, I can be cooking and incubating at the same time, while also ensuring that I have an easier time resource-wise keeping the eggs warm. Let's take a look at this drop really quick while we've got you guys on camera. This happens a lot. I'm flying around, see a drop, stop, grab the drop. Now, one thing I do recommend, I don't recommend standing there unless you've thoroughly scouted the area. Whoops. Unless you thoroughly scouted the area, I really don't recommend standing there. Oh, cool, we got a tent, and a tent blueprint. And a Lymantria saddle. That's the, and a wind turbine. That weighs 70 pounds. That weighs, well, we have a blueprint for a wind turbine that we got in the last drop, so I think we're going to be dropping that on the ground. 70 pounds is really heavy. So, oh, that was the other awesome thing. There's a ton of metal up here. I've come up here and, you know, harvested what I could by hand a couple of times, and then taken Red River back down. But yeah, it's really cool that there's this metal that's not that far from our base. With the flyers, what I can do is I can actually bring both of them and then fill the one that's not carrying me up to almost complete encumbrance, and then it just kind of ignores the encumbrance and just keeps up with me for the most part. But yeah, so this is really cool. We're going to go ahead and get these eggs back, get them incubating, get started on all of that, and then we'll bring you guys back when we are about to hatch the eggs. You know, raising them is not super exciting or anything, but I do want you guys to see the end of the incubation process and the hatching and everything like that. It's always kind of like an exciting moment when you're the one hatching the eggs and your babies are about to pop out and you're not sure what colors they're going to be and you're not sure what they're going to look like, and then they pop out and you get to see. It's fun. It's fun. So I thought I'd make sure that I get that on camera for you guys. And what we're going to be doing now is just setting up our little incubation area, probably on the balcony that you guys saw in the last video with no narration. Dude, really? Did you guys see that I'm talking here? Well, there's a bunch of chitin if we go harvest all this up. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. And you get a lot more chitin, by the way, if you're not sitting on the back of a pteranodon eating it. If you just jump off of your mount and... Why are you not flying? There you go, buddy. If you jump off your mount, use your hatchet to get chitin. You'll get a lot more chitin than you will with a pteranodon at the very least. I'm sure there's other ones that harvest chitin, you know, much better. Oh no. No! No, it's all wrong. No. I hate microraptors. Get off me, you little bastards. Oh, you don't like it when I'm up just a tiny little bit? Yeah? Oh, you're breaking my armor now, huh? Yeah? You go ahead, you break my armor, man. I'm gonna break you. How you like them apples? These little guys are a pain in the butt, by the way. They love to knock you off your mount and break your armor. Hey, man. Look, I'll kill you with my hatchet, okay? And I don't even need to switch. I can just harvest you right up. Thank you. Alright, well, the Diplo is sending us on a ride. And this is what happens when you try to, you know, do your outro while you're in the... This guy looks super cool. What level are you? Ooh, you're a male too, and we have a female. And that's another... No! This is not a good time, Microraptor! This is not a good time, Microraptor. Come up here, Pteranodon. Come on. Let's go get Red Rover. And I'm actually gonna cut. I'm gonna go get Red Rover, and I'm gonna come back, and we're gonna tame up that level 90 Rex. Not the highest level, and we have a higher level 1 female already, but he looked really cool. So you know, definitely want to take advantage of ones that look cool whenever we can. Base is right here. So we are going to grab Red Rover, grab our trusty trank arrows. We should have, I would probably need to craft a few more, but we have a ton of narcotic now. Now that we got our narcotic station set up. So we're gonna offload some stuff, jump on Red Rover, and then we'll come back with another. This is always fun. We'll come back with another video in just a few minutes. And show you guys Rex taming. Hopefully it's as exciting as the one last night was, and we'll see you then.